Hey guys, I'm Melissa Alcantara, aka Fitgurlmel, and I'm gonna answer 10 questions that's gonna get you skinny, fit, lean, a six-pack, a big butt, and all that good stuff. And we're gonna start right now. So, question number 1, and these are the most frequently asked questions. How many times a week should I work out? Well, when do you have time? Number 1. So a lot of these questions are leading questions. You should probably work out 4 to 5 times a week for 45 minutes to an hour. But that's not gonna give you abs. You know what I mean? There are other factors like food that are involved. So you don't wanna work yourself to death without doing the work at home or in your kitchen. I have a shitty relationship with the scale. How often do I weigh myself and what time of day? Well, I'll tell you this right now. It's not the scale that you have a shitty relationship with, it's probably with yourself. So don't worry about the scale. If you did the right things, for your goals, the goals that you have in mind, then you wouldn't have a shitty relationship with the scale because it would be doing what you want it to do. Number 3, what's the best time to work out? The time that you have available. So if you don't have time, then you're not gonna work out, right? And these are also questions like, what's the best time to work out, that kind of create that space for excuses. So any time is the right time to work out. If you like to work out at 4 a.m., that's the right time. If you like to work out at 6 p.m., that's the right time. Just figure out something that works for you and don't make it difficult. All right, number 4. How do I get a six-pack? These are actually funny questions. So, 1, you have to work out, obviously. You have to be consistent. You have to eat right. But a six-pack is something that you don't have all year round. So if you're looking to have actual health in your life and it be sustainable, then it's not really a six-pack you're looking for. And those are one of the issues that most people have. They don't understand that there are a lot of things that they have to sacrifice to get the six-pack. So if you're willing to just eat plain broccoli, white rice, and chicken breast for an entire year, and eat this much of it and work out 6 days a week for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, then I'll say that maybe you'll get a six-pack. What should I do on my rest days? You should rest. What's the best way to help sore muscles? This is probably the most legit question on this sheet. So the best way to help sore muscles is actually being consistent about your workouts. So if you notice, the more consistent you are about working out and actually doing the same moves, then you'll notice that you won't be as sore. But it doesn't mean that you're not getting results, because that's also a misconception. Soreness usually means that you've done something new, or you haven't worked out in a really long time, so your body thinks it's new. Or, did I say it was something new? That's most likely why you are sore. If you usually do squats every single day, you'll notice that 3 weeks from that first time you did a squat, you're not really gonna be sore. But, if you did a deadlift or some other crazy push-ups, then you will be sore. All right. Are squats and lunges bad for my knees? If you have bad knees, then they'll be bad for your knees. No, but seriously, they're not bad for your knees. Actually, it'll be good for your knees, especially if you do them correctly. So you have to think about form. And a lot of people, when they start their fitness journey, and even people who have been working out for a really long time, tend to have bad form because they've been doing the same thing for so long and they haven't corrected it. So if you feel any pain in your knees, then you're probably doing something wrong. So I'd say focus on your form. And that's for every body part, everything that you do. All right. What are some good workout options if you can't afford a personal trainer? You work out at home. I started by having workout videos, on a CD, back in the day, and just doing body weight moves. I wasn't able to do a push-up, but you know what? By the time I was finished with that program, I was able to do like 50. So there are a lot of options for you guys who can't afford a personal trainer. I didn't. I literally had a personal trainer years later, and that was just to refine my training. What's the best cleanse detox? How often should I detox? I mean, it's not even people's fault for asking these types of questions because the internet has so much marketing, trying to get you to buy these things like detox diets and things like that are just never gonna work, right? Because at the end of the day, if you need a detox, then that's an issue within itself, all right? You just have to be consistent, make better choices about your fitness, about your food, and there goes your detox right there. It's a 6-month detox, but it's one that works. Is milk okay? It is, unless it gives you the farts like me. How often would one be able to drink alcohol? So this is a big one. I drink alcohol, and during this time, much more than I would like to admit. But it also depends. If it depends on what your fitness goals are. And honestly, all of these questions depend on what your goals are. There's some people who want to walk around with a 6-pack all year round. So they have to be much more extreme. But if you want to live, an actual sustainable lifestyle, alcohol isn't really the best thing to do often with, any set of goals that you have. So I would say have some drinks once a week, and say, all right, well, you know what? Fridays, I'm gonna have an entire bottle of wine. Don't have an entire bottle of wine, but you know what I'm saying. Have some drinks. But if you're drinking 3-4 times a week, then, that's kind of a problem. All right, one more question. Can you work out on an empty stomach? Yes, you can, unless you are so hungry that you're gonna eat the dumbbells. You can work out however it is that you like. Don't make things complicated on yourself. If you wanna work out on an empty stomach, let me tell you, if it makes you feel better and make you work out harder, then do it. But it honestly does not have any real effect on your results. So always choose what's the easiest, best way to actually get the freaking thing done. And that, guys, is how you are gonna be fit for life. I hope you enjoyed this little rant because it was actually an ass kicking for people who ask crazy questions. Be consistent in your food, in your workouts, make better choices. Put it in your brain that this takes time, and you'll see that you will get the results that you actually worked for. So if you guys have any questions or any other questions you want me to ask, you want me to answer, put them down below in the comments. Do not forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.